Good evening, this is Jasmine Tutt. Thank you for tuning in 30 Minutes Sports News. Today's top story is Super Bowl 48, Seahawks versus Broncos. Whoever thought Seahawks would destroy Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 48, leaving the score 43-8. Here's what ESPN's Stephen Smith had to say about the game.
It's important to be factual. I'm dead serious with this. The Denver Broncos got punked yesterday in the Super Bowl on the world's biggest stage in sports. They got punked, they got embarrassed, they got stomped on, they got beat down in every phase of the game. They got outplayed, they got outmuscled, they got bullied, they got pushed around, they got outcoached, where John Fox and Jack Del Rio, the so-called defensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos, he should be ashamed of himself too. They had this team ill-prepared to play. The opening snap, with Manny Ramirez, considering that name, but Manny Ramirez along with Peyton Manning, he couldn't hear. Even the Denver Broncos fans got outperformed because before a point was scored, before or immediately following kickoff, it was clear that this was a pro-Seattle crowd. No, it wasn't the same noise that you hear in Seattle, but it was noisy nevertheless. And it was so noisy, in fact, that it was incredibly alarming because Troy Aikman astutely pointed out while commentating for the game that this is not your typical Super Bowl crowd where it feels neutral or anything like that. I mean, when you heard, think about this. They're at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, about 3,000 miles from Seattle, Washington. And Peyton Manning Center could not hear his quarterback calling the play, making the call, because the crowd noise was that raucous. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it in Super Bowl history, but that's what happened. And so for me, when I look at that, think about these sequences, Skip, and I'm talking about this is almost instantly. This is in the first minute of the game. You have Trenton Holiday comes out. He gets smashed at the 14-yard line, opening kickoff. Peyton Manning, very first snap, all of a sudden snaps over his head. You've got a safety. And then after that, they get the ball again, and you've got Thomas coming over on a slant pattern, and who is he greeted by? None other than Cam Chancellor, who puts a hit on him, and all of a sudden you watch everybody on Denver's offense. They're all soft. They all softened up from that moment. They were coming across the middle, looking every which way. They were scared to get popped. They had other stuff on their mind. That's why I use the word punk. Yes, Peyton Manning may have been offended by the word embarrassed. It was an embarrassing performance. It was putrid. It was pathetic on the part of the offense. But Seattle's defense is just lethal, man. They are on another level. I cannot believe I was this wrong about how lethal and awesome they are. But I'm going to emphasize it again. The Denver Broncos did not just lose yesterday. They got punked. Straight up punked. Diminished. Minimized. I mean, they had their hearts snatched out of their chest within the first 3 minutes of the game, and Seattle never looked back because Denver never looked forward. They were in survival mode. And I
guess the Seahawks flew away with that one. Stay tuned after these commercial breaks.
You. Oh, steer clear of Kristen. She can't control herself around chocolate. She'll devour you.
Really?
I'd be a terrible friend if I didn't warn you. Gotta go.
Yeah, thanks for introducing us.
Anything for a friend.
Ooh, strong grip. Ow! So, you You want to grab a bite somewhere?
Here's fine.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Welcome back to 30 Minutes Sports News. My feature story today is 1982 Stanford University versus California University. Stanford was in the lead 20-19. Last 47 seconds of the game, Golden Bears used 5 lateral passes on the kickoff, winning a touchdown, making it 25-20. This is incredible. Stanford had already started celebrating their win by having their band walk onto the field. Check out the clip.
Harmon will probably try to squib it, and he does. Ball comes loose, and the Bears have to get out of bounds. Rodgers along the sideline, another one. They're still in deep trouble at midfield. They tried to do a couple of... The ball is still loose as they get it to Rodgers. They give it back now to the 30. They're down to the 20. Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go into the end zone. He's going into the end. The Bears! The Bears have won! The Bears have won! Oh, my God! The most amazing, sensational, dramatic, heart-rending, exciting, thrilling finish in the history of college football.
What an amazing last 47 seconds. Breaking news. It appears Magic Johnson is having a conference on CNN. Wait. It appears he is retiring from the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's tune in.
First of all, let me say good late afternoon. Because of the HIV virus that I have attained, I will have to retire from the Lakers today. I just want to make clear, first of all, that I do not have the AIDS disease, because I know a lot of you want to know that, but the HIV virus. My wife is fine. She's negative, so no problem with her. I plan on going on, living for a long time, bugging you guys like I've always have. So you'll see me around. I plan on being with the Lakers in the league. Hopefully David will have me for a while. And going on with my life. And I guess now I get to enjoy some of the other sides of living that because of the season and the long practices and so on. I just want to say that I'm going to miss playing, and I will now become a spokesman for the HIV virus because I want people and young people to realize that they can practice safe sex. And, you know, sometimes you're a little naive about it and you think it could never happen to you. You only thought it could happen to, you know, other people and so on and on. And it has happened, but I'm going to deal with it, and my life will go on. And I will be here enjoying the Laker games and all the other NBA games around the country. So life is going to go on for me, and I'm going to be a happy man. Now, medical questions that you have to direct them to Dr. Melman, and he can answer all those questions for you. Anything concerning the Lakers and so on, we have Jerry West here, I'm sure. Of course, the league, you have our commissioner, who I want to thank. I want to thank everybody up here, as well as my teammates, because they've been behind me all the way. I want to thank Kareem for coming out, him and Coop, who we stood side by side and won a lot of battles. Larry Drew, another good friend of mine who I played with. But the commissioner, David Stern, has been great in supporting me, and I will go on and hopefully work with the league and help in any way that I can. I want to thank also Jerry West for all he's done, Dr. Curlin, Dr. Melman, who he'll tell you who my other doctors are that have helped me through this, as well as, like I said, my father, in a sense, Dr. Jerry Buss, for, you know, just drafting me and me being here. Now, of course, I will miss the battles and the wars, and I will miss you guys, but life goes on. Now, any other questions medical-wise, you can ask, like I said, Dr. Melman, anything with the Lakers, Jerry West, or anything with the league. If I take a few questions about myself and my plans.
Can you describe for us this has been your life, Michigan State, the Lakers. Emotionally for you right now, knowing that this part of your life is over, how do you deal with it, and how do you deal with mortality, which becomes more apparent with this virus?
Well, I think mortality is I always wanted to be, after it was over, just live a normal life anyway. And, now my life will change, no question about it, but I think I'll still be a part of the game with working with the Lakers, working with the league, and as I do that, then I'll hopefully still own a team. Basketball will still be a part of my life. I told Coop and Kareem, both of them, a while ago, that I'll be calling them to play them one-on-one, and we'll have some fun that way. I just won't be a part of the Lakers.
Can you give us a special message over your biggest fans, the kids?
Well, no question. For the kids, that's why I am going to be a spokesman for this HIV virus, because I want them to understand that safe sex is the way to go. I think sometimes we think, well, only gay people can get it, well, it's not going to happen to me, and here I am saying that it can happen to anybody, even me, Magic Johnson, it can happen to. So, yes, I will be going out telling them. I'll be speaking more to a lot of groups around the country about this.
When did you know?
Well, Wednesday, so that's yesterday.
Can you give me any idea on how you acquired the virus?
No, we'll get into that medically through the doctors, okay?
How do you feel physically right now?
I feel really good. I feel great. A part of my life is gone, but my wife is healthy. That's great, and we're going to go on.
What are your immediate plans? You're going to stay with the Lakers?
We're going to talk about that. Dr. Buss has said if I want to stay, I can stay. I'll talk to Commissioner Stern here, and hopefully I'll be with the league too. But those plans I don't know right now. It's going to take some time, just see which way I want to go. I will be still pursuing my dream of owning a team, that's for sure. And,
Magic, when did you take the test, and are all NBA players supposed to take it?
Well, I took the test only because of a life insurance policy, and that's what happened. And they kind of thought something was wrong. They didn't know quite what it was, so that's why we've been going through all these tests. And then finally yesterday, I can't remember the exact date, but it's been...
This was looked at before, because you talked about having the flu and all the other tests.
Right. They didn't find anything as far as anything in terms of the flu or anything wrong, but they just kept testing, you see. And
New life insurance policy?
Right.
Have you had a chance to talk to your colleagues like Larry Bird?
Yeah, Larry called. I made sure that I called Larry, Michael, Isaiah, the guys who I'm close with, as well as my old teammates and my current teammates. And I talked to Coach Riley. A lot of people I've talked to already, just to let them know.
How do you like to set the Hollywood celebrity community and their response to this?
Well, I think that everybody will be more careful. That's what I want to preach, and for everybody to understand that they just have to be more careful.
Do you have something to say to your fans?
Well, I'm going to miss them. I'm going to miss coming in at 5 o'clock. I'm going to miss saying hello to the security people when I first get there, then the ushers. Then I get to see most of you about 6 o'clock. Oh, man. Magic, what about this? What about that? What about the team? I'll miss that. I'll miss the battles and the wars. But most of all, what I'll miss is the camaraderie that I have with the guys, being one of the fellas.
Have you ever been tested before?
Well, we've been tested, and it was negative before. So, you know. But let me say this: my mom and dad is fine. They very supportive. My whole family, just like I want everybody to be. This is not like my life is over, because it's not. I'm gonna live on. Everything is still the same. I can work out. Now, I just be like one of the old timers in a sense,
What about the Olympics?
Yeah, my strength is fine. I can work out and do everything a normal person can do. I just have to, take medication and go from there. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes. Human emotion. This is such a tough illness to deal with, or even virus. Are you scared right now?
No. If I was, what you have to do is it's another challenge, another chapter in my life that it's like being your back is against the wall. And I think that you just have to come out swinging, and I'm swinging. Only thing I can do is have a bright side. If I slip, then it might be over. If I'm down, if it's out, I can't be like that. I never have been. That's why I'm telling you now, today. That's why I'm here right now. And that's why I'm going to be a spokesman for the virus, because I want other players to be tested because I think they should, because a lot of people, if it hadn't been for that life insurance, I wouldn't have known. And just the everyday person, the same thing. And that's why I'm going to be a spokesman for it, because I think a lot of people should test themselves and know. Also practice safe sex, the whole thing. Now, I'm going to go and let the doctors or whoever else you want to have questions for. I've appreciated all of you. Mitch, we go way back. Jim, Stu Nahan, all the people that, when I first came in as a rookie, gave me all the good advice and helped me out, and I really appreciate that. Now you just have me on a different side now. You may be interviewing me in like Dr. Buss's office, so as soon as he move out, I'm going to move in. But I am going to go on, I'm going to beat it, and I'm going to have fun. Okay, so thank you again, and I'll see you soon.
Wow, this is amazing. This man has brought fame and success to his teams, won numerous awards and championships. It shows how devastating this disease really is. Stay tuned after these commercial breaks.
Take a seat and listen with your ears and your heart. Speaking of hearts, I hate to break yours, but there's no protein-laced cologne for you to buy here. Cologne with protein is an abomination, like some kind of pigfish or spoon rake. I'm afraid some things, regardless of the appeal of their individual parts, do not belong together. For instance, bowling, pretty cool. Fun to do with friends. Sandwiches, a delicious treat for your mouth. But put those two together, and you've got a sizable dentist bill, and I guarantee you're still hungry for a sandwich. Gross. You don't want to smell like cologne that has protein in it. No. You want to smell like a scent that has new Old Spice body spray in it. There's plenty of other ways to get protein, sir. Eat a chicken. Eat a bush that has a lion hiding in it. I don't know. The point is, get your protein somewhere else and get your body into some Old Spice smell so you can start taking your life in the right direction. Forget about making life mistakes and start remembering that idea I had about eating a bush with a lion in it.
Welcome back to 30 Minutes Sports News. 58 seconds left on the clock. 49ers were down by 27-21. This incredible pass between Clark to Montana would cause the 49ers to win by 1 point. During the Cowboys vs. 49er game, a historical moment arose. Dwight Clark leaped into the air, catching the highest ball Montana had thrown. Many thought it was a throwaway ball until Clark caught, made a touchdown, and the crowd goes wild. Leaving 51 seconds left, this is the most memorable moment in NFL history. Stay tuned after these commercial breaks.
Nike Plus Fuel Band SE senses that you've been inactive for over 45 minutes. The Fuel Band will send a Nike buttocks kicker to kick you in your buttocks using Nike's Kick in the Buttocks technology. Well, I mean, not really, but what if they did? I bet you moved in. You'd be like, oh no, the butt kickers are coming. I gotta move. This is terrible. Oh no. So, move every hour or get kicked in the buttocks. But not really. Maybe. Nah, I'm just playing. Am I playing? Now, why don't you subscribe to Nike's YouTube channel and buy some Nike Plus Fuel Band SCs from Nike.com and watch more videos. All right, I gotta go.
What's better, faster or slower?
Faster!
Okay, what's fast?
My mom's car and a cheetah.
Okay.
A spaceship.
Spaceship. And what's slow?
My grandma's slow.
Would you like her better if she was fast?
I bet she would like it if she was fast.
Maybe give her some turbo boosters.
Tape a cheetah to her back.
Tape a cheetah to her back. Seems like you've thought about this before.
It's not complicated. Faster is better. An iPhone 5 downloads fastest on AT&T 4G.
Welcome back to 30 Minutes Sports News. And for tonight's commentary, the NHL fans and members are in shock.
And it's with mixed emotions, a heavy heart for our community and our hockey club, but I guess with delight and sincere best wishes for Wayne Gretzky, that I announce, and I guess more important, confirm that the Edmonton Oilers have agreed to trade Wayne Gretzky to Los Angeles. Glenn Sather will discuss the specifics with you in a few moments.
I'm disappointed about having to leave Edmonton. I truly admire all the fans and respect everyone over the years. But coming back. So as I said, promised Mess I wouldn't do this. But as I said, there comes a time when
I think it's tough for us to talk sitting down. We're a lot better standing up. We make our living on our feet and through our hearts. And I don't want to try and philosophize on what's happened because I don't think we can justify the reasons why this has happened. But we're all trying to do something that's good for Wayne, for the Edmonton Oilers, for the National Hockey League. We all would like to be proud of what we do to make a living. And I think you can see here today that the reason we've won 4 Stanley Cups is because of the emotion that we display for each other. And it's genuine. And in a couple of days, I know that we'll adjust to it. And I'm going to work my hardest to try and find a way to kick the hell out of the Los Angeles Kings. But right now, I really feel a lot of empathy for Wayne and for what he's going through. He's, I guess I've seen him play more than anyone and gone through all the ups and downs with him more than anyone alive, and it's tough.
This will change history. Fans and celebrities in LA now have a reason to be excited about a hockey game. Hope you found this very entertaining and educational. Thank you for tuning in with Jasmine Tutt, 30 Minutes Sports News. Keep in touch with your sports today.